My queen's eye, all these people that think that something was supposed to change. This could be this war horse energy. Whoever this big queen is, these people are in reverse. Something, remember that reading we did, something that they did over here in Utah? So the people of Utah is in the upright, but if these people was going over here dealing with the Native Americans in the Basin area, they was lying or they was pumping up this Phoenix moon energy or something like this, using my identity or using something of mine. Okay, they could have been doing something like this. Because if this is this my queen's eye, these people were on the something, the Evelyn train. This could be this sister being sacrificed instead of me, but they love this sister more because they've been in the background with this sister, listening to the sister. The peacock, the Lord planted a garden in Eden. Yeah, for the queen. The story of creation. So these people are trying to change something, and this peacock is in the upright here. But we're going into, remember, the first 5 books is so-called of Moses. So this is Moses's accounts of something. All right. So this could be why I'm picking up like Moses, or Moses sites wanted their person's daughter to be the queen. Okay. You know, these could be people that, you know, play meek, but really they're dark. And people love these people because of what they've been able to do in the background, or who they've been able to exclude is the person that they don't want to be exposed by. This is like judgment, right? They know what happens once God find out what Moses and them been up to, and the parents get punished. You know, somebody trying to get away with murder. Let's see who Israelites are oppressed. Yeah, because you didn't go with wisdom. You went with one of the other girls here. And then renewal of God's promises. Okay, what is this? The woman therefore took the child and nursed it. And when the child grew, she brought it to Pharaoh's daughter, who adopted him as her son. So somebody could have kidnapped you, kidnapped me, made me nurture a child instead of my child that came out of my womb, or they took the child, whatever this is. Okay? This could also be them calling him Moses. So they're basically trying to redo the story as if Moses is Christ. A baby boy crying. This could also be a baby boy. Somebody's name could be Tyrese. This could also be a baby boy energy here, where you know how Tyrese was in that movie Baby Boy. It's funny because Taraji is in there. I'm wondering if that is like another clone of somebody. Like they're Hollywood, like they're, you know, entertainment industry body. But this is like a baby boy. This could be a boy, like a boy that cried to his mama about everything. You know, how he was in that movie. It's a cause to show, you know, that ain't what you want to be. You want to not, as a man or a male child, you don't want to be like that. Somebody could be a baby boy, sleeping with a lot of different women, baby mamas here and there. Mama still cooking them food. You know, somebody could have been a baby boy at this time, or something like this here. Somebody else could have been a baby boy born in the month of May. Okay, Lamont. Yeah, these could be, like I said, Moses energies. They're trying to say that these are, Then his sister asked Pharaoh, his or her, put it where it needs to go. Shall I go and call one of the Hebrew women to nurse the child for you? And then we got the burning bush, 23. 23andMe energy. Something about genetics, something about something here too. This is the 7 of Pentacles for me. A long time passed during which the king of Egypt. So somebody could have been a king of Egypt, y'all. It's the eyes. Had died 23 years even or more. 32. Still the Israelites groaned and cried out because of their slavery. So they could have also removed me from the garden, and these people were enslaved in some type of way here. They didn't have nobody to fight for them. They wanted to get rid of the person that's a fight, or they wanted to get rid of like fire signs. The fire inside, like, this is not like somebody that just get mad about, what do you mean, mom, you fucking bitch? I can't drive the car to the store. You said, damn it. Not that kind. This is like people that go to a slow realization, like, that's what the fuck y'all was doing. And then some start burning inside of you. Somebody could be trying to control this type of fire here. The fire or the feeling to feel other people's pain or something and reach out or come, you know, it's something like this here. As their cry for release went up to God. So we got that here on the board too. And we're not even supposed to be in Exodus 3. You see? Here it is right here. Yeah, somebody took a child or a black child or something, some kind of injustice here. I wonder if these are also fake people trying to act like something happened to them and it didn't. They're just trying to overshroud the noise of the actual sun calling up or speaking. And mindful of the covenant of Abraham, because this could be a curse here, bringing Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob's energy back into the scene. In this manner, he saw the Israelites and knew. So last night, some Israelite stuff was popping back up in my feed. And I'm like, what the hell y'all doing here? Okay. What's going on? Yeah. Two of Wands. Something could be getting blocked. Something is getting blocked. These are fake cries. This is people that was doing dealings or whatever like this, but behind the scenes they was doing something else. Yeah, this exactly last night. They were like with Israelites, and they were talking about like who should not kill. He was like, no, murder or something like this. Like, I don't know what's the same. It might probably ain't the same thing. Just like slew, when Cain slew Abel, slew doesn't mean death. Like, he might not have actually died. Could have cursed him, could have did something else. But slew, if you look up the definition for slew, it really doesn't mean like a infinite, like a death. Infinite waters. Yeah, and Aquarius is in the reverse here. Why? I feel like this is like torn in between the two. Somebody wanted your destiny, but they also did love you as a best friend or something. This Aquarius. So somebody don't have what it takes to be a star. This is like a star that ain't even really a Aquarius or ain't really a star, fighting after media herself. Somebody's trying to make me Gaia. Like, I didn't already earn all these badges over the past thousands of years. Like, who the fuck is a star to media or Argus or something? This is like somebody else want to be Argus. Somebody that's in the industry want to be Argus, which is a god or something of the industry. This is the person that makes people, you deal with this person, you have sex with this person, you plugging in with this person on a certain level. So whatever y'all making during making love or being with each other, this could also be something where you're the inspiration. Do you understand? Yeah. So if this person never watched TV or something like this, or never was into the entertainment, like, what do you know about entertainment? What do you know about, what did Kanye said in that interview? What does Lady Gaga know about Polaroid? Like, what the fuck you know about something? Okay. It wasn't with this star Aquarius candy energy. It wasn't with any of these candies here. Somebody could have chose, if they was dealing between, like, the white hat, the candy, and the candy. All right, we got this out here. Like somebody trying to put the purity at the bottom. And no, this ain't the devil. This is Diablo and the Baphomet. That's why devil is in the reverse. But death could be in the reverse. These people are trying to stop death. But they don't, you really don't have the authority to do so. Yeah. So I just heard candy rain. But this is candy coated because these people can't produce. Or these bots can't produce. So these were people that were taking the queen's children all through her youth and painting them black and putting them somewhere or something like this or doing something. Now this information is going up as to what somebody was doing, but this could also be somebody knowing that there's a lord or a figure like a mythical god or something playing actual God when God is here stuck on earth with the rest of you motherfuckers. It's like that. Because somebody ran up and took a seat or something here. All right. This could be some kind of jealousy because for 30 years, somebody was like plugged into this sister. This and everything was fine, whatever they were doing. But the real thing was all this time that person was two people ain't leaving this earth without being together or something. Nobody want to see us together or something. But I feel like if this person tried to put whoever this is on top of this owl, because I feel like this would be me. Like, what y'all doing here? What the fuck going on? Why that's coming up in my feed? That's the star Aquarius, possibly this masculine energy, or in the limelight, this person is a male, but in the real life, they could be a female, a friend, and then I don't know who this is here. This person is wearing the blonde hair, so this is the person trying to act like this is the Donald Trump kid. But if the regular person that could be the Donald Trump seed stands up, they're gonna try to kill it. But somebody with a fake blonde hair that didn't suffer any of the things that the real person did that was never supposed to, it's okay for that one to be there. But somebody did the wrong thing here. Yeah, now something is being discovered here. Okay. The Knight of Wands is in reverse. That somebody, this is the hitman. Somebody lifted up the hitman. That don't even have an Ace of Cups or nothing. All right. Somebody could be immortal, or this could be like a bicentennial energy. Something could have happened around Robin. What's his name? From Miss Doubtfire. Okay. Something significant about his death, or around the time that he died, or around the time that Miss Doubtfire came out. Robin Williams, or I can't remember what his name is. But bicentennial energy in reverse. This could also be a Mohammedan, but a Palestinian, not Arabic. Well, you know what I mean. Palestinian, Mohammedan energy, which could have been a spouse of this Lanina energy. And this is why this person always wanted to take a chance to be the driver or commander of something, Tierra Tarot. Yeah, somebody could also be a lesbian here. So this Scorpio wise one ain't too wise, or this is a remake of this person to be loyal to this woman, but this woman want another woman here. There go that woman with the black hair here. Or this person took her wig or her hair and gave her hers, the dark hair. But somebody was already rejected by the black crew, the black family. The grandfather was rejected. And these people, because they could be, high Siditi now, with Eastern stars and shit like this, they could have rejected me because of my affordable appearance. Right? But even if this has something to do with that Versace blood running through somebody's veins, are you serious? Somebody got good ass taste. They just never been able to live the lifestyle they were supposed to live. It's just done. Like these people, I'm not saying the fakes and the jakes here. So these two people could be caught. This could be the two candies right here. And there's the dome right here. The Capitol Dome, they hiding in here or doing something in here. And now whoever this man is can't protect these two from these cyborg people coming after them because something is wrong. These people are not the ones that are the rulers here. They're not the ones. Yeah, this could be the person that they tried to kick out of the kingdom. Okay. Even 5 or 50 or 5, the month of May in reverse here. Something is being shown about some finances here. These could be 5 different inheritances that something is in the snow here. Or in about to say Australia. I meant to say like Alaska, like somebody was hiding money somewhere in a colder region here. This could be Steve and Mickey and them. When they moved to Alaska, really they was going to take something, a spot or something that was supposed to go to me or something like this. Like none of these people don't have nothing. So whatever they've been claiming all this time, the past 30 something years, 33 years or something like this, is none of theirs. But these people think that it is. Like imagine somebody was feeding you, clothing you, making sure wherever you move, you got a good start, at least a year start for free. Where I'm gonna pay your whole first. This is how we do it here to help our so-called brothers and sisters out. You get a whole year. You got to learn how to hustle because I give you a year or two worth of rent, and you sign up for food stamps or you do something. These could be like migratory energies. After that, motherfucker, you gotta then know you got used to the community or the state you live in now. You know how to get around. And then you got to be producing for, you got to get your own thing started or something. But just to get out when crimes are done or something, they were using money. So your money, somebody's money is tied into whatever this is that they were doing. Yeah, magician. Somebody manipulating something heavily in some library. There's like library books here. Like these are old books or something here. This is like old books here. They could have been giving this to their daughter. 10 of cups, 9 of cups. So I think in the Metro house, I used to babysit my little cousin Rainisha. What is that movie? Madam C.J. Walker or somebody? No, it's another movie that I just seen that's coming out. And I'm like, damn, is that Rainisha? The lady got a gap in her teeth. It's another movie about like a Mahalia Jackson or something like this. But the one girl that be on there doing those shorts with it, she like to wear blonde hair and stuff. This could also be a clone of that person. But I feel like somebody was 9 of cups. Somebody was giving this to their child here. Do you get what I'm saying? Something else could have bumped off of when we used to be hanging around with, I think the song, Tupac song, um, ever ever since I met you, I could beat the pressure. It's like your man don't understand. All he does is stress you. I can pick. What is it called? Oh, so much like, and she's like, so much pressure in the air, and I can't get away. I'm not happy. Somebody could be doing some kind of, I don't know, spell on somebody like that. But this is when we used to kick it at my cousin Mickey house real tough. All right, we was over there all the time, right? With him, Steve and his friends was there. Will and Montrese or whatever their names was. Okay, we was kicking over there real hard. But then I think the dude, I think it was his name. The dude Dante lived around the corner that he ended up dying, and they said he hung himself in jail. It's almost like the same thing what they said about Epstein or something. So something was the beginning of something, and something was the ending of something. Some type of finances that was tucked away. It's like somebody was like a magician. Like everything could have been. So this Steve energy could be a devil energy, or this magician energy that was with this cousin Mickey. That when this person showed up, like on that I was talking about with those silvery people. All right, but they're trying to put something else in there, like, oh, the The president came and defeated that warlock or whatever with the silvery girl that was on her own and had to learn the ways by herself. The president got into a crash and he stayed there for a couple weeks with her, and she helped heal him with herbs and all this shit or whatever. And then they kicked the warlock butt and he disintegrated. And then she's and then the guy was like, no, I had to go back with my people and run my country or whatever, but I will keep you in mind. And then she went on to start touching the people on their forehead and healing the people. But what if these ain't the people? You healing your enemies, you strengthening your enemies. Because I was saying, why didn't they give that girl the thing if she was the real one? Now, I think that they're dealing with something other than me. Okay. Do you understand what I'm kind of saying? Somebody else is closer to this trumpet or something. They're trying to play games, is what I'm saying. So whoever is the one that's in the wild, or they respecting somebody because they left and they started wandering and living on the streets, that's the ancestors all came in like that. You mean tell me they didn't just give you the scepter? Because somebody else was doing something with these people, acting like, look, medicine wheel, a foreigner, acting like they was healing the people, but they was not. And whatever all these positions are going against God is the wrong thing to play, because in the end, these people are going to lose. So they're working hard to make it seem like me or you have lost, but we could be the ones that's actually the light bearers. And so, you know what I'm saying? There's also barrier. I just said barrier. This could be like some kind of crossing or barrier or borders or boundaries. This could also be somebody that knows how to cover up themselves and hide their light so that people is not siphoning them to fucking death. All right. But this person could be, 9. So this person could be using my birth date. All right. And holding on to these treasures here with a King of Pentacles, an Irish King of Pentacles. But they can't steal it. They can't keep it. They don't have the authority to touch this stuff or something like this. Or these are gatekeepers. These people were supposed to be sitting at these gates until somebody got it. You're never going to get it. Not this time, my loving, yeah. Had your chance to make a change. So these are people that like cock block so you don't get something or you don't get the mission, so that they could make sure that change never comes. Not real change anyway. Something about meeting back up in the it's like meeting somebody in the past and telling them what happened, or oh my God, something like this. Like if something traumatic did happen to you and somebody, but you guys are immortal, but you don't remember this incident. Somebody blocked something from y'all meeting again in that, embracing each other or something in that way. Okay, so when they sent that person towards me that kind of looked like my brother, that was supposed to be like my boyfriend or something, right? And there's supposed to be like some kind of embrace of the past or something like this. But no, since this didn't happen, somebody is still stuck in the 8 of Swords here. Like somebody's stopping it. And the burning bush is a jealous place. All those people in that bush, there's no fruit growing on there. There's nothing productive growing on there. Just whispers talking. And then you have the other one that has all that abundance. They stuck in the mud, but they got the water, the earth. They got everything surrounding them while they stuck in the mud. So it's something. The Israelites knew. Meanwhile, Moses tended the flock of the father-in-law, Jethro. See, somebody's holding on to somebody's stock, or hold on one more second, y'all. You guys,